Just saying how I feel, man. I ain't one of the Cosby's. I ain't go to Hill, man.
What's up, folks? It's your boy Omar, and welcome back to another installment of your friendly neighborhood podcast, Odd Shelter. First of all, new logo in the building. This is the fresh new logo of the Odd Shelter podcast. The last episode, the logo was me. I made it myself. But for some reason, I was just like, I was not really feeling it. So I was like, you know what? How about I go on Fiverr, pay someone, and get it done, you know? For a really good price, too. I'm not going to say it, but yeah. I hope you guys like it, because I fucking love it. I did a little tweak here and there, but not too much. But hopefully this logo can give people like a sense of what the podcast is about way before they even listen to it. So today I'm going to be talking about the exhausted society that we live in right now. And it's really alarming and scary at the same time. But before I go on that whole rant, I'm going to just quickly shout out the big stories that happened this week. We got the YSL case, if you guys don't know, if you're living under a rock, if you know the rapper Gunner and Young Thug, yeah, they got hit with a RICO charge. And the only reason I even know what a RICO is because of Drake on that song. You might just get hit with the RICO. I think it's has something to do with racketeering and stuff. Or hold on, let me check. Yeah, racketeer influenced and corrupt organization. So I think they're based in Atlanta. So that's why they got Gunna and Young Thug. But yeah, prayers out to them. Hopefully they get justice. Hopefully they didn't do anything that the evidence states, because that would be really bad for them. Because I heard it was built for taking down the mafia. So if they're using it to take down rappers, now that's fucked up. That means you did some fucked up shit. So yeah, hopefully justice is served. Kendrick Lamar, the GOAT, dropped an album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and the fire name. I still haven't listened to it, to be very honest, because I've not been in this Saturday right now. It's Sunday. It's 3 a.m. in the morning, Sunday. Damn. I still haven't listened to the album yet, but so far it's been mixed reviews. I think it's projected to eat 350K sales the first week. I don't know. But I haven't listened to it yet because I haven't been in the right headspace. I need to be in a solitary space where I can actually listen to the lyrics. You know, Kendrick Lamar be coming with the bars and shit, so you gotta pay attention basically. So I've been trying to avoid spoilers here and there, but yeah, it's been mixed reviews. What next? My boy J. Cole went to a college graduation of a fan. If you've been a J. Cole fan, you probably know the story of, I think she texted him on Twitter years ago, this is 2013, that he should come to her high school graduation. And he said, oh yeah, if you make it to college, I will come to your high school graduation. So I think he went, but it also went to her college graduation also. So that was pretty dope. And also something happened yesterday. A massive shooter went to Buffalo, New York, with a manifesto and everything, claiming it was with the white supremacist, and then he shot up the place. It killed 10 people and injured 3. And for some reason, when I saw the headline, normally I always get taken aback, I always get shocked, but for some reason I was like, here they go again. And it just brings it back to the main title of this podcast, of this episode, is the exhausted society that we live in. We are so exhausted. Anything crazy that happens is just oh, here we go. Look at the Kevin Samuels thing. It's still going on. People on Twitter are still happy. Excuse me. People are still happy celebrating his death. We got people on Twitter just a bunch of shit. You can see people get killed, people get stomped on. It's just it's so much chaos that we're taking in, and I think we're more desensitized and more unfazed about everything now because we're exhausted as shit. It's just, I don't know. It's so weird. We are living in a unfazed society right now, and it's it's low-key scary because I myself I catch myself sometimes when stuff happens, I'm just oh well, shit happens, and then just move on. It's like, bruh, it's not all right. Like this shooting, for example, like this dude is a piece of shit. Like, how do you write a manifesto, drive miles away from your house, go to somewhere, a predominantly black place, neighborhood, and you start shooting? Like, bruh, you hate people that much, bro? Like, you really hate black people that much? Like, it's so fucking stupid. But the worst part is that he was actually taken in custody alive. No harm done to him, nothing. So he just killed 10 people, easy. It's scary because, like, everything is just like being shit. Like, people don't give a fuck anymore. Like, bruh, like, we used to be a good society. Like, I mean, I don't even think we're ever a good society, but things used to be better. Like, y'all calm down. It's like now everything just increasing. Like, we haven't had a mass shooting in a minute, and now here comes this old dumbass with a manifest. Like, who does that, bro? Like, I don't know. I always feel like a lot of things get outdated, but it's just me. I get bored of a lot of things easily. So, but it's like, bro, like a manifesto 2022, and he was streaming it on Twitch. Like, are you dead ass, bro? And he had the N-word written on the iron sight. Like, bruh, you doing all that all that hard work just to be racist. That's fucked up. Like, bruh, you need a life. Like, I hope they put him under the jail, put him in a box somewhere. Like, god damn. Well, yeah, I hope he get fucked up in jail also, because they did him. Like, I saw the picture. He was like patted down, handcuffed, put in a car. I'm like, wow. Y'all just gonna let him go. But if it was a black person or a minority, tap. No questions asked. Or he was reaching, or he was... I'm not even about to get into racism right now, because that's a whole nother... I don't know. I just don't want to be ranting too much. I don't want to have like an hour-long podcast. Not, except if I'm important, then yeah, maybe you might listen. But who the fuck am I to have an hour-long podcast? You're not going to listen to that shit. So I'd rather stick to my 10 minutes bite-sized podcast that you can just enjoy. And I don't know. I don't even know if this podcast has any replay value. If you just listen to it once and one and done. But hopefully in the future, when I get more listeners, and maybe then people can just come back as a like a little throwback and like see the early episodes, how janky they were. I mean, I just give myself a pat on the back. The sound is nice, but yeah, I'm still figuring everything out. I learned from the previous podcast also that the sound was a little too bassy, so now I'm gonna take the treble up a little bit, so hopefully it can balance it out. But yeah, it's just, I actually even got a compliment that I have a podcasting voice, so you know who you are. Thank you. Thank you very much. Rantings aside, chaos aside, I have a new corner or a new section that I'm going to be adding every episode. It's called the movie recommendation of the week. And right now, my movie recommendation, because I'm a filmmaker and a photographer, so I love movies and shit. So I watch a ton of movies. I'd like to share that with you guys. So my movie recommendation of this week is actually not a movie. It's a TV show I recently discovered. It's on Showtime, and oh my god, it's called The Man Who Fell on Earth, starring Sheltuh. Oh my god, that guy is like amazing. Fellow Nigerian, by the way. Subtle flex. He's basically, the whole plot is about an alien who fell on Earth, and he has to like disguise himself like a human being hope I'm not spoiling this, to help his planet. His planet is in danger, and he needs something from Earth to help his planet. So that's the whole plot of the show. So I think new episodes come out every Sunday. So an episode's about to come out today. There are 3 episodes out right now, so you can just binge watch it. It's a really good show. I think it's like an hour long episode. So It's a pretty good show, to be honest. Like, I really fuck with it. Like, if you're like me and you like anything sci-fi, although I do watch different genres, but like sci-fi to me is like really, I don't know, I just love it. I like talking about like space. Like, I like learning about like things outside of Earth. Like, very soon in upcoming like episodes, I'm gonna be talking. Like, I'm gonna be going in depth on like a lot of deep like conversations, like damn near conspiracy theories, but nothing like about Earth like on us. It's mostly about like I'm gonna be talking about like time, space, the ocean, the galaxies, different theories that I have in my head about like how parallel universes works. Deep shit like that, yeah. That's why I named this podcast in the first place Odd Shelter. If you go back and look at episode 1, I was just talking about aliens and stuff. So about really odd stuff. So yeah, that's the main focus of the podcast. But I still gotta add a couple like things that are down to earth that people will want to like listen to, like oh yeah, the big stories of the week, the movie recommendations, the rants that I always do. This is like my little therapy session here. Y'all just gonna have to bear with me. But yeah, it's that's the main goal of this podcast, and hopefully as I get more comfortable doing this, I find more interesting topics, and yeah, it's gonna grow, hopefully. Thank you guys for listening. I really appreciate you guys. To everyone who sent me a message after listening to the podcast, thank you very, very much. And yeah, hope you guys like, share, subscribe to this channel, send the podcast to a friend, post it on your IG, whatever. Anything you can do to support, thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. I'll see you guys next week, Monday. I'm trying to be more consistent here, guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.